trying to reconnect with those coaches and embrace them into the system by providing a group of informal and formal updating opportunities, and also launching the recognition of prior learning, which will be a means by which we'll try and connect with those people, get them accredited and get them back into the coaching family. Well, it's a number of reasons really. One is it's world's best practice, so in all the advanced football nations they have an accreditation process where you update on a 3-year cycle, and we want to try and move New Zealand into a place where the coach education program here has world currency, so that if people leave these shores then it'll be recognised that their qualifications are valid and accredited and they can work elsewhere.
Yeah, it's been a pretty long journey and a lot of learnings along the way, and it started back in probably about 2004 when I came to New Zealand, and I started at the entry level of the coaching and did the small whites course, junior club coaching it was called back then, advanced junior club, and just worked my way through those courses till I did my international team coaching license, which is now the senior level 3. And I mean, every single course that I went on, I learned something, and my knowledge and experience kept progressing. And yeah, I think I owe a lot to that pathway because, you know, I was working with some of the best coaches in the country at the time, with John Herman, Ricky Herberts and Alan Jones, those types of people, and learning from them. It's immeasurable really how much going on taking part in any course you can do. And when you're involved in, you know, whether it is a senior level 3 here or it's a pro license overseas, is your job is to make players be the best they can be and have a big input into that. And I think, you know, if you're depriving yourself of knowledge you could have that could help you along the way, then you're really depriving players of their opportunity to realise the potential if you have a big part to play in that. And there's so many different aspects. There's on the pitch aspects, you know, there's a physical, there's a psychological, there's all those sides of it that you learn about when you go on the courses that, yes, you can learn on the job, but it's a lot easier if you're learning on the job whilst also learning from some of the experts in those areas. So I think, you know, if you're really serious about being the best coach you can be, it's your duty to go out there and actually access these courses, and it's your duty to do everything you can be to be the best you can be, because you have a massive impact on the players you coach. And if you want, you know, to help them as much as you can, then you need to be as best you can be. And I think, you know, if you don't go on these courses, you're just depriving yourself of knowledge that you could be utilising every day in your practice. Yeah, there's lots of excellent coaches in New Zealand, and there's lots of coaches that also have the potential to be excellent coaches. And I think we've lost quite a few of those to the game, which is unfortunate over the past 10 or so years. And some have done their courses and then disappeared from coaching. Some have done part of their courses and then maybe not carried out their assessments. But what we need is, we want to be a team that's winning games at World Cups, and to do that we need the best coaches to help the players. And to get the best coaches, we need them fully accredited, we need them having the knowledge from taking the courses. And yeah, the more coaches we can get in the tent, the better. And there's some excellent ones out there which we're not utilising at the moment. And I think these coaches that maybe have fallen by the wayside a bit in terms of coaching football in New Zealand we're losing out, and our players are losing out. So I'm hoping they'll be inspired by the changes we're making at New Zealand football with the courses. With Rob Sherman coming on board with the A licence, with the pro licence, which will no doubt follow soon after, I'm hoping it inspires these coaches to get back involved in the game, whether it's to get themselves re-accredited, whether it's to finish off their assessments, which are only partly finished. We need as many good coaches as we can, because we want as many good players as we can. So I just hope that it does inspire them to get back on board and get back on the bus, because it will be a lot stronger if they do.
Well, we're really targeting those who did their courses before 2014. So anyone who perhaps did the old academy licence, the international coaching licence, previous senior level 2 or senior level 3. Certainly the advanced sort of coaching pathway, not so much the community courses, but those people who operated at a decent level, invested quite a little bit of money and time into their education, and we really want them to be part of the journey as we move forward. So very simple really, we'll invite them to register onto GoalNet, from the website. They'll go online, express their interest in registration, and we'll then process their application accordingly and either grant them the recognition of prior learning until the end of 2016, or give them an opportunity to complete their assessment by the end of 2015. Well, we've, in the Beyond Football plan, there's two very clear strategic spearheads, and that's player development and coach education. And we want to really make sure that all those who've been active in the past have the opportunity to be part of that journey moving forward. And part of that is an expert battery of coaches who are accredited. So this process will allow those who've been involved in the past to come and join the fold, or make sure they stay part of the fold as we move forward. Quality players come from quality training comes from quality coaches, and quality coaches come from quality coach education. So we're trying to make sure that loop, or those steps, if you like, are in place.